Oh, hello, friends. Tom here. Welcome to Urban Champion. So before we get into the game proper, I'm going to go over how to play a little bit. You can go forward and back. And then once you get close, your arms go up into this fighting position. If you press down, you guard low. If you press up, you guard high. You can do a little fast punch, or you could do a slow, harder punch. You need to punch where they're not guarding. And the goal is to just knock them off the other side of the screen. Oh, there's a flower pot here too. If you get it with a flower pot, you're stunned. The enemy gets a free hit. Also, if we wait around a little bit, you know what? You'll see. You'll see eventually. I don't need to wait that far. So on the third phase, there is a little open manhole there, and you win the round by knocking them in there. And the person throwing flower pots down now throws confetti for some reason. I do not think they are trying to have a coherent plot, so I'm not going to get into it. But that's what there is. So let's get started fighting the computer. So this kind of took a while to come out because it is not a very fun game to play, and I did not want to do it. But you know, if I'm not willing to push through and make an honest effort at games I don't like, then this entire project is doomed because, you know, not every game is a Zelda game. The first opponent here is really easy. I beat him my first try, and I am not good at fighting games. This is the second, like, 1-versus-1 fighting game I've ever played. I've played, like, Super Smash Bros., of course, but, like, the second 1-versus-1 fighting game. The first was Soul Calibur 2. I got it for GameCube. I remember the Nintendo Power magazines hyping it up quite a bit. I had it for about a week or so. And then, my dad saw me playing it. He saw the way the women were dressed. He heard the swearing. And he made me exchange it. I think I got like Metroid Prime 2 or Jedi Knight 2 or something. Not Metroid Prime 2. Metroid Prime or Jedi Knight 2 or something like that. And that's the extent of my experience with these sort of 1-versus-1 fighters. So this is probably not the greatest reintroduction. But it does like get me thinking about it and not just button mashing. Which is a step up for me. I've always was just a button masher in Soul Calibur. Never learned any of those fancy combos or whatever you can do with it. Okay, on to the second opponent. I'm going to start to use a little bit of strategy here. And, oh, not like that. Basically, I guard, and once he punches, I'm going to change stance and hit him. At some point, I'm just going to start cheesing it because I'm not good enough to win with, like, skill. But I am good enough to win with cheese. And that's fine because, you know, if they wanted me to take this game seriously, they should have made a serious game. But, oh, come on. I am doing very poorly. This is my second recording attempt. The first time, oh man, he is switching up his stuff all over. That's, not helping my strategy. I may have to cheese early here. Yeah, so if you hit him just as he's coming up, that can often take him by surprise. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is my second attempt at recording. Oh, come on, I am doing very poorly here. And I just let him hit me, okay. My first time, I got, like, all the way to, like, the 6th or 7th dude. And then, like, my cat came up and unplugged the controller. And then, like, I just lost before I could get my controller working again. So, yeah. almost kept it because, I got 7 rounds in. And, that's a pretty decent showing. And I just did not want to do this again, right? But, I want to end it for real and not just because my cat is saying hi. Although my cat is saying hi again right now. So, who knows how this will end up. Hopefully I can at least get to the third guy. I am playing incredibly poorly right now. It's time for Super Cheese. There we go. Okay. And he hit the flower pot, and I just got that free hit there. It's really nice. Oh, come on. Did that not count? Why not? Why not? Oh my god. Okay. And here, this is the police come. If you take too long, the police will come by, and it basically resets the match. So you lose all your progress, except, if you've been hit, your stamina is whatever the stamina was, Oh, come on. Okay, I got 1 hit in. I got 2. I cannot see because my cat is standing in front of my screen. Hello, Pip. Oh, yes, say hi to the viewers. They are very interested in what you have to say. I'm sure they do not want this game to last longer than it absolutely has to. They will not be upset if I lose because you get in the way and you want head scratches. They will not be upset at all. Okay, on to the third guy. I hope this is less embarrassing. I was on a pretty good roll that... Oh my god, does my previous knockbacks carry over into this round? That is not fair. Okay. This attempt is going to last less than I thought. But we can still run over here, punch him in the face. I am, going by feel now. Because, again, cat. I should have, figure out how to get a cat-proof setup. Especially as I get into, games that are actually intense, which I'm sure I will at some point. I do have 2 monitors, so when he's standing in front of one, I can just watch it on the other instead. It does take some, It does take some concentration that could be used in other places to do it that way, but it works. Especially for a game like this. I am surprised that manhole is still behind me. Does it not reset at all? That is not fair. Okay, I'm falling into the right rhythm. We are doing better, right? Just hit him at the right time. He doesn't have anything to handle that unless his hands happen to be high instead of low, and then you have to adapt. Alright, 4th dude. Things are getting rough now. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in practice. I did get farther in my actual attempt. But I did get to get knocked back here, so I don't think I'm going to make it. We'll see what happens. And we are hitting each other pretty evenly. I think this is like a metaphor for the futility of violence or something like that. Yeah, so I guess my strategy is like a jab to sort of stun him, and then follow up with a strong punch, and it seems to be working well enough. Flower pot was close. If a flower pot hits me against like a good dude, I'm pretty toast, honestly. One strategy I tried out was wait for him to shift gears and then hit the thing that's unguarded, but my reaction time was just not good enough for that. Okay, I did not get as far as my first attempt, but I did lose it legitimately, not because of my cat. So I am happy with this one. Not a good game. I do not recommend playing it. Maybe it's more fun with a friend, but like if I had a friend to play with, I'd much rather be spending time with that friend in other ways. You know? Anyway, thank you for watching. And next up, we will have Chubby Harem. I will see you then.